Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharat's Kitchen with whole wheat tortilla recipe. Now I've kept this recipe quite simple to make a good whole wheat tortilla. Okay, so let's begin with it. So first in a bowl we're gonna take some whole wheat flour, which is 2/3 of the total quantity, and to that we're gonna add 1/3 part of all-purpose flour. For the sole reason because if you use only whole wheat flour, you'll have a very dense result. Okay, next comes in some saturated fat, which in my case is vegetable shortening, but if you want alternatives, then you know that you'll find them on my website. Okay, so quickly we're gonna add some baking powder, some granulated sugar, you can use your normal sugar as well. Then comes in some salt, and finally some milk powder. In my recipe, there are 3 factors that are going to make the tortilla soft and amazing. But I know that you still want alternatives of all these, so don't worry, I'll post them on my website. For now, you just need to make sure that everything is incorporated with the flour. Now it's time to add very warm water. Then we're just gonna mix everything and combine to form a dough. Now you don't need to knead this dough for a long time, just knead it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and if you feel that it's too sticky, then you can add some dry flour to the dough. So before I rest the dough in a warm place, I'm just gonna coat it with some oil, basically so it doesn't dry out. And then just cover it with a wet cloth and let the dough rest for about 1 hour in a warm place. Now, if you've seen my bhatura recipe, you know how a wet cloth has an insulation effect. Even though this dough isn't fermenting, still that moisture promotion leads to increase in internal temperature of the dough, which makes the dough more resilient, which is very crucial. After 1 hour of resting, you can see the dough has become pretty soft and smooth as well. So I've just divided the dough into semi-equal portions, and then you just need to roll them on a flat surface and you'll get a smooth dough ball out of them. Now the biggest problem while making tortilla is making them equally thin and also round at the same time. So if you remember in my flour tortilla video, I showed you how to use a tortilla press or even a rolling pin, which trust me is not that easy to use. So I'm just gonna show you another method in this recipe, but you can apply this method only if you're making few of them. Okay, so all you're gonna need is a flat surface, one which can be a countertop and the other can be a simple plate. So just cover the plate with a cling wrap and your handy tortilla press is ready. Okay, now just take your dough ball and first try to press it with your hands and make it as flat as possible. Just make sure that you flip the dough once or twice while you're doing this. At this stage, take your handy tortilla plate press and apply as much pressure as you can. But the only issue with this method is that you have to repeat this process at least 3 to 4 times to finally get that thin, equally distributed tortilla. Something which looks like this. This looks pretty perfect, isn't it? Now I know it's a little bit of hard work, but trust me, it gives much better result than a rolling pin. Alright, at this point of time, keep a pan on a medium flame and to make sure that the pan is hot enough, just sprinkle some water, and if the water evaporates quickly, your pan is ready. So quickly transfer the tortilla to the pan and in about 2 minutes you'll notice these tiny bubbles and the surface of the dough will start to dry out a little bit. So flip the tortilla and cook for about 2 minutes more on the other side. And then your tortilla is ready. And even though these are made up of whole wheat flour, still you'll notice that they are super soft. And that's the magic of saturated fat, warm water and the milk powder. And you can use these for the McDonald's wrap recipes as well. So there you go guys, how to make homemade whole wheat tortillas. And as always, you'll find all the list of ingredients and their measurements on my website. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. For updates and queries, you can always follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Until then, I'll see you all next time.